iPhones generally come with pretty good mics already built into the phone, especially the top-range flagship devices, but if you want to record yourself or others speaking, maybe in an interview type scenario, you usually need to add an external mic and it can't come much easier than this, the Comica Vimo-s. Generally speaking, I still believe the DJI mic is hands down the best wireless audio system out there at the moment, although it comes at a cost, and if your budget doesn't allow and you're after something at a fraction of the price, this could be right up your street, especially if it's mainly for smartphone use. Within a rather elegant package, alongside a user manual and accessory box, we have the main microphone system itself. Considering it's aimed at smartphone users, the Comica unit is small and compact. Everything being housed within this one carry case, making it easy to slip into your pocket alongside your smartphone so it's always on hand. With a plastic overall construction, the case itself not only keeps the entire microphone system safe and secure, but also charges its contents thanks to a built-in 800mAh battery, which can be recharged via a single USB-C port on the right side of the device. A USB-C charging cable is of course supplied in the package. On the opposite side, a single button that can be pressed to illuminate a small battery status display, highlighting how much battery capacity remains within the charging case itself. The same status display also illuminates as the front cover to the case is also opened, so chances are you'll rarely use the side button anyways, but I guess it's handy to have the option. Inside we find the two main transmitters. Both can be easily removed by pulling up on one side, while a clip on the rear provides an easy way to attach to your talent's clothing. Nothing new there, and it all works perfectly well. Beside the clip are three small contacts which interface with the three contacts built into the case, used to charge the transmitters while in storage. On either side of the case's battery meter, we find indicators which refer to each of the two transmitters, so each side being for each transmitter, and each LED denoting 25% of battery life remaining. A nice, quick and easy visual representation of not just the charging case battery level, but also of both transmitters too. No issues there. Note though, there is no other way to charge these transmitters. They can only be charged when docked in the case, which may be an issue for some, but saying that, with a 95mAh battery in each, you should get around 5 hours of usage time from each, and by popping them back into the case between use, they'll easily get you through a day's shooting. Otherwise, there's not much more to the transmitter. It's small, compact, and incredibly lightweight, with a small status LED indicator at one end which flashes or remains steady, indicating whether it's paired to the receiver or not, and the main microphone input on the other. Other than a single button along the bottom side, which can be used to mute the microphone or re-pair it to the receiver, even though it comes paired from factory, there's not really much more to it. So, upon initial inspection, it all seems relatively good, although I dislike the LED indicator light being directly on the front, as well as the branding, which pretty much covers the entire front too. Both are a little too distracting when the microphone is clipped onto your talent's clothing and make the unit stick out, rather than blend in and remain unnoticed. So some experimentation will be needed to try to hide these, or failing that, a little black tape will come in very handy. Otherwise, we do have a windscreen supplied within the package too, which simply slides into place over the microphone and stays put rather well. It does mean you can't open the clip as far though, but it still opens plenty enough to slip onto light clothing anyways, so no real issue there. That just leaves the receiver, which isn't immediately obvious in the case, since it's attached to the outer top side in order to keep the entire unit small and compact. It comes away very easily since it's held in place magnetically, which is nice, and on one end we find the lightning connector which will attach to the bottom of your iPhone, even with a case wrapped around your iPhone as in this example. A USB-C version is also available should you be rocking an Android-based phone, or for those who wish to use the system with a computer instead, so the USB-C version will offer more flexibility overall in that sense. Nevertheless, once attached to your device, we have a single USB-C port on the opposite end, which can be used for pass-through charging to your handset, or for attaching a USB-C based headset, allowing easy monitoring of captured audio, with volume adjustment for monitoring being made via the large orange dial at the top, which sticks out like a sore thumb. You can even do both thanks to the included adapter, which once attached provides the ability to attach a USB charging cable for that pass-through charging, as well as a standard 3.5mm port for attaching a headset for audio monitoring, certainly a handy adapter to keep around. Otherwise, the receiver incorporates two LEDs just beneath the volume dial which flash to indicate no transmitter is detected, and remain solid to highlight transmitter connection, so nice and easy to see at a glance. Beneath the branding, a single status LED used in tandem with a single button on the device, which can be used to switch between mono and stereo recording. So all in all, it's a very straightforward and seemingly easy to use device wrapped up in a simple, compact package. And simplicity is key here. You don't want to be fumbling around when out shooting with your smartphone, so Comica have made this unit so that there's really nothing more to do other than connect the receiver to the bottom of the host device. Once connected and with a solid LED to show a microphone is wirelessly attached, you're pretty much set to go. No other settings to mess around with. The transmission range is a manufacturer stated 656 feet, although that would be in a wide open space and with direct line of sight, but otherwise I had no real issues while testing and using the system. It all works wonderfully well, as long as you maintain that line of sight at longer distances of course, making for a rather pleasant usage experience. And when you're all said and done, snap the components back into their respective cavities to begin charging as you go about your day. And that's really the beauty of this device, how simple it is to pick up and use with no faffing around. Fit and finish are perfectly fine, although I do wish the transmitters weren't covered with branding and that the LED indicator was on another of the sides, both of which can prove distracting when clipped onto your talent, but otherwise if you're after a relatively inexpensive solution for your smartphone that's easy to grab, connect and use while on your travels, then you'll find the Comica Vimo-s is a good place to start.